there, my name's Andy Hillier, and in this video I'm going to teach you note by note how to play the guitar solo from Back in Black by acdc, Angus Young on guitar. It's a great guitar solo. I want to really break it down, teach you it literally note for note. I'm going to teach you the whole solo, but before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video, the thumbs up button, press the notifications button, and the more comments the better. Even if you just want to say hi, just write hi in the comments. And if you've got any ideas for future songs or future videos, that'd be awesome. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, the first line sounds like this. Okay, so to play that, open E, nearest to your face, and then A7. We then play A5 twice. The first one, do a bit of a palm mute and then hit it normally like this. And then we do the same thing on A4. So far from the beginning, you've got... So let's play from the beginning. Here we go. 3, 4. Okay, and then this next bit, this is the first little tricky bit. We've got... So slowly it's... So to play that, D2 with the second finger, and ideally play it with an upstroke. We're then going to play the G string, open, and then G2. So you got... and go up, down, up, ideally with the plectrum. And then this fast little flurry of notes goes, which is G2, hammer onto G3, pull off to the G2, and then pull off to the open G. So you get, but it's really quick. Okay, so far you've got, it then plays another G2 and then a D2. So that phrase goes a bit faster. Bit faster. And up to speed. So that's a bit tricky, that. From the beginning, slowly, you've got this. Into bar 3, and it's a bit like the beginning. Open E and A7. A5 twice. Don't palm mute it, just play them twice. And then same on A4. And then to finish the line off, we've got, which is G7, and I'm going down, up, up, up. Okay, so the whole line, you've got this, slowly. Okay, up speed, 3, 4. Okay, on to the next line, and we've got this. Okay, so to play that, we played the G7 on the last line. We had the, and then we're going to do another G7. This time, do a slow bend. So up 2 frets, and then the next phrase goes, which is G9, B8, G9, and then another G9. So you got. So the first bar, you've got this. And then this next phrase in bar 6 is a little bit tricky. We've got... which is G9 with your second finger, B8 with the first finger. So you got, and then we get another flurry of notes, like where we're going to put our third finger, ideally. You could use your second finger and then you hammer on with your third finger, but I'm going to use my third finger on the B10, hammer on my little finger onto B11, and then pull it off back to the 10. So you get, and then that pulls off to the 8th fret. So slowly you got, bit faster, bit faster, up speed. So it's quite fast. So from the beginning of that bar, bar 6 goes, and then we play another B10, and then a B8, a slight bend out of tune, and then play the G9 twice. Don't worry too much about that bend on the 8. You could just play the 8 normally. If you wanted to, you can put a little bit of bend on it, or you could play it normally. Really not going to make much difference. Okay, so that phrase slowly goes. Bit faster. Up speed. So if we put from the beginning of the line and that phrase together, it goes. We then play another B8. Again, it's got a little bit of a blues cut, a little bend out tune. And then G9 back to the B8. And then into bar 7, we've got this. So for that, we bend up the B10, hit E10 with the little finger, and then another bend up on B10. So it goes. Then hold that note up, hit the E10 with the little finger, and then the B10, and you're going to drop it down, and then pull off to the 8th fret. So, and then we're going to play the 10. So bar number 7 slowly goes. Okay, slow, a bit faster. So just keep that bend up. When you hit the E10 with the little finger, it then drops back down. So, okay, so the whole line slowly goes. Bit faster. And up speed. Okay, on to the next line, and we've got this. Okay, so for that, first finger on G7, second finger on B8, and play them at the same time, but then hammer on your third finger onto the D9. And then you play a D9. So it's, and then a B8, and then a G9. So you don't have to take that second finger off. So we've got that. Slowly. Up speed. And then B10 pulls off to B8. And then bend up B10. Little finger hits E10. And then bend up B10 again. So you get. So bar number 8 goes. It's worth pointing out there's a semi-quaver rest at the beginning of the bar. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. up speed. The next phrase is kind of over the 2 bars. So you got so B12 and then E12 twice. Again, there's semitone, a semi-quaver rest at the beginning of the bar. So rest. And then 2 B15s bent up. And then a third B15. So you got. And then we get some sextuplets going, which is E12 with the first finger. I'm using my third finger on B15, then B12, so, and then G14, B12, and then G12. So slowly you got. And then we're going to bend up the G14. So you got. Bit faster. Bit faster. So let's play bar number 9 slowly. It goes rest. Keep that 14 bent up, and then in the next bar we play B15 with a little finger, and then another bend up on the G14, B15 again. And then your 14 on the G string still bent up. You play it, drop it down, and pull off to 12. So you got, and then another G14, D14, G12, then G14. So it's again. So if we put from bar 9 into that phrase, because it all kind of works together, it goes rest. And then there's 2 D14s on the end of the line. Okay, so let's try the whole line slowly. Here we go. Bit faster, ready, and up to speed. 2, 3, 4. That's pretty fast, that little bit. On to the next line. We've got okay, so first finger is going to go flat across B and the G strings at the 12th fret. Then third finger D14. Then third finger flat across the G and the B strings at the 14th fret. Back to the D14. So it goes. Then we're going to play the G12, and then bend up the G14. So we got then B15 with a little finger, G14 bends up and down and pulls off to the 12. So, and then we're going to play B15 and G14 at the same time, and then with D14. Slide off it. So it goes. Slowly, that's. And then the next phrase goes B15, bend it up a tone, and then this next phrase goes, which is E12, B15, pulls off to B12, so you got, then G14, B12, G12, and then D14. So you got the whole bar. A bit faster. That's a little bit tricky, that last phrase there. So the whole line slowly goes 3, 4. Bit faster. And up speed. Okay, and then the last line, we've got this. So to play that, B string open twice, and then B3 and B5. So then B3 pulls off to B2, and then you're going to play B3 twice more, but play it with the E string. So the first bar of that line goes. And then B2 pulls off to open B, and then back to B2 twice. Again, play the last two hits there with the E string. So from the beginning of the line, you've got. Then, which is sliding up to G14, B12, E12, and then B15, bend up a tone. So, and then you just hit the open strings G and B. So, okay, so from the beginning of the line. We then get bar 15. So B5 and the open E string, pull off to the B3, then play B3 with the E string, and then B5 with the E string. So, and then B3 with the E string, pulls off to B2, play the B2 with the E string, and then play the B3 with the E string. So you got. Then B2, we're in the last bar now, B2 pulls off to the open B, and then another B with the E string, and B2 with the E string. So. And then the last phrase goes, which is B15 and G14. Just bends up and down quickly, sorry. And then D14, and then E12 and B12, and you just slide off it. So the whole of that last line slowly goes. And up to speed. And that's the whole solo. Okay, so let's put the whole thing together nice and slowly. Here we go. 3, 4. bit faster. Here we go. Ready? And that's it. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, the thumbs up button, press the notification so you see when my new videos come out. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me and you want the tabs for this, then I'll put it on my Patreon page. Link to that is in the description. Also, I love to get some feedback. I do read every comment, so please leave me some feedback in the comment section. Let me know what songs I should do next. Let me know what you thought of the video. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.